Hi everyone.
Hi, Ahmed. Hi, Bill. Hi, Rosa. Let's get
Hi.
started. This is James Green's English Classroom. I'm James, and we get together here to have conversations in English, to join on what we have in common, play to integrate differences for the purpose of learning English. And I host this call every day at 13 UTC, this time now, 9 a.m. in New York, 13 Universal Coordinated Time. And it's 1 hour long. The daily call is 1 hour long. Sometimes we have other teachers hosting other calls. Sometimes we have, sometimes I host other calls as well. We have on the schedule, Min from Myanmar was going to teach after me today. He's not responded to some of our messages, just checking in. So I'm a bit unsure. If Min does not show up, I'm going to teach for a second hour today, and then we'll end the call. So let's get started. I'm just gonna assign my co-hosts. If you put your country as well in your name, that will be helpful for us remembering who each of us is and where we're from. And I also suggest you use your camera, turn your camera on. That's also helps us to connect. So, who would like to begin? What would you like to talk about today?
Talk with friends.
Who said that? Jaka Pradana?
Yeah, Jaka Pradana from Indonesia.
Welcome, Jaka.
Yeah, welcome. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir.
Jaka?
Yes.
Jaka? Would you stop moving around? I'm getting a little dizzy. You're spinning around.
Yeah, sorry. I just moved to my room because
got it. Okay.
It's an easy place.
I see. So you're settled now. Now that'll make it easier. Great. So Jaka from Indonesia, you'd like to talk with friends.
Yeah, I like to. And then
I don't know. And then?
Oh, you asked me about the friends, right? Sorry, I just
It's okay. It's okay. So you can talk if you want, or not.
Talk about what, sir?
Yeah, great question. Talk about what? That's my question.
So that is question of all of us.
What's that? What's that, Andalaj?
Even that is a question of all of us.
Maybe. That's a mind read. You could check that. There may be other people who don't know what they want to talk about. There may be people who do know what they want to talk about. So you could check that.
Check what? I'm really confused.
It is confusing when you don't know what you want. In a way, that's the definition of confusion, is not knowing what you want.
No, I just wanna share the topic maybe with the friends.
Wait. You heard that, right? I just want. You want to share a topic with a friend. Pay attention, that's really important. It's a little vague because you haven't told us what topic you want to share with a friend, but it's a start. You want to talk to people about something. Now, maybe it doesn't matter to you, maybe it does. That's what we can find out. So don't be confused. Find out what you want. Find out what you want to talk about here with who, and then do it.
Yeah, I
me,
see.
Jaka? Yeah? Go ahead.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah, take your time.
Talking about water, I don't know.
Okay. So you don't know yet. That's fine too. So take a moment to get clear. The group will continue as you continue to work by yourself to get clear about what you want here, what you want to talk about, okay? So back to the group. Does someone know what they want to talk about? Or can somebody join Jaka in not knowing what you want?
Hello, bro.
Oh,
Zam, hi.
hi, Ron.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Saddam,
Yeah.
do you want to introduce yourself? Or do you just want to listen?
Okay.
Which is it? Self-introduction or listen?
Now listen.
That's fine. Great. You can just listen for now. The first thing to listen to is yourself. Everyone. The first thing to listen to is yourself. That's where what you want to talk about is going to come from. Like magic.
Bill, Australia.
1 second. Saddam, when
Yep.
you're listening, can you mute yourself? Otherwise, I hear some noise. So if you're talking, you can unmute. But if you're listening, just mute yourself. Great. Over to you, Bill.
Yes. I have a little game that I made on the computer that's a list of 170 words, and they're all about the word self and being in contact with yourself. And what I do when I'm stuck for a topic, I play a little game and I press a random button that gives me one of those words.
Bill?
Yes?
May I interrupt you?
Sure.
It's quick, but I want to interrupt.
Sure.
So I want to try something a little different with you today.
Yep. Okay, pleasure.
It's easy. It's real easy as native speakers to go 1,000 miles an hour.
Right.
So I want to encourage us to slow down a little bit more, even if it feels really slow. Would you reflect what you heard from Jaka or Saddam?
Yes. From Jacques, I heard that he just wants to talk to friends, but he can't make up his mind what topic that might be.
Ask him directly.
Jacques, did I hear from you that you just want to talk for friends, but you're not quite sure what the topic might be?
Now, Jaka, if you're there, let Bill know yes or no. You there, Jaka?
Yeah, I'm here. Sure. Thank you for, yeah, I just said thank you for every class. You invite me to join your rooms. Okay, I just want to talk with my friend. Maybe about talking like,
Jaka, your internet is breaking up. I also can't hear you. Sorry, Jaka, I can't hear you. Your internet is breaking up. So hold on, Jaka. I'm going to ask you to hold on. Bill, would you check with Saddam? Did you hear what Saddam had said?
Saddam, I also heard that you would like to talk to friends too, and you weren't sure of a topic either, but you then decided you would rather listen and get an idea. Is that correct, Saddam?
Saddam, you need to unmute because I muted you. Can you unmute?
Okay.
There you go.
Now on you.
Great. So, Saddam, did you hear Bill? Bill asked you a question.
Me ask him?
No, he asked you. Bill,
Okay.
ask your question again.
Saddam, I thought I heard you say that you also weren't sure what topic you might talk about or what might be spoken about, and that you decided you would listen and get an idea what was going on. Is that correct?
Okay, great.
Right.
Great work, both of you. You are traveling very far distances, Bill. You might not realize it. As a native speaker, talking to Saddam, you're traveling a very far distance, and you've traveled the distance. You too, Saddam, you're speaking to Bill. Bill is from Australia. He's a native speaker of English, and he's here with us. And you guys are communicating. It's exactly what we're doing here, and it's not easy. Over to you, Bill.
Okay. When I can't make up my mind what to talk about, I have a little game that's a list of many words. And when I press a button on my computer, it randomly picks the word, and then I relate a story in less than a minute of someone I've met in my life that reminds me of that word and why they remind me of that word. So what I'm going to do now when I'm stuck for a topic is press the button, and the word that comes up is resourcefulness. And when I think of the word resourcefulness, that means when someone has the ability to come up with a lot of options or a lot of different choices and information to help them do things. And when I think of who in my life is a very resourceful person, I think of Shafani, that I have recently become better friends with through this group, because she is able to very fastly grasp lots of information, and I'm quite jealous of that. So that's my little story about the word resourcefulness and someone that reminds me of resourcefulness. Over to you and anyone else, or over anyone else, sorry.
Now,
Mm.
who can say what they heard from Bill? Any part.
Hello, my name is
Hi,
Tayyar from Azerbaijan.
Tayyar from
Uh,
Azerbaijan. Go ahead.
Yes, I understood that he Bill talked about game, and he listed many words on page, and he said he pressed the button and he selected one word, and then we make a little history about these words. I understood this. Am I right, Bill?
Yes, that's exactly what I do, and thank you.
Thanks.
Now, Tayyar, it's your turn. You understood Bill. He said yes. Now you speak, Tayyar, and speak to the whole group.
Yes, I am talking to whole group. Firstly, I would say hello to everyone. And from my point of view, this game is really interesting. And if all group agree this game, we can play this game.
Tayyar, so you're saying you find this game interesting, the game of listening, summarizing, speaking.
Yes, that's really interesting. And I
So
think
I'm back
we,
again, sure. For
I muted Jaka. Go ahead, Tayyar.
I think we both improve our listening, speaking, and summarizing. And also we learn how to paraphrase what our friends said. Really interesting. Yes.
You want to improve your listening abilities, your ability to summarize, and your ability to speak, and you get to do all of that.
Yes, because this game combines all of them, and I think it is very useful for us if all group agree.
Find it interesting and useful. Great.
Yeah.
Now, if you're finished, you can say anyone else, or
Yeah.
keep talking. You don't have to stop. I'm just pointing out how to stop. Some people don't know.
Yes, and I also I want to talk about why do I improve my English language. As I mentioned before, I graduated from university. I graduated my bachelor degree, and now I would like to keep on my master degree in foreign country, and therefore I would like to improve my English level. And I think this group is a really good place to improve our language because we can find a native speaker in here, and thanks to you and Steve that join us, and you are really helped us improve our English language. Thanks. That's my comment.
Tayyar, I'm going to summarize you again.
Yes.
You like this group. It's a good place to learn, to meet people, to improve English, and you like all of that.
Yes, because we can find a person from various countries, and we also know different countries, traditions, different countries, cultures, and so on. And I think it's very useful for us. We both improve our English level and our outlook.
Say anyone else again.
Yes, I am done, and anyone else.
Saddam, I see you're
Yeah.
off. I see you're off mute. Do you want to speak?
Me, I miss me. Sometimes no understand what they talk to me. Okay, this group good. The group good. He's speaking good, man. It's me, no understand.
That's okay. So if you don't understand, you can keep listening, or Tayar and I will work with you. Do you want to just listen or work to understand?
Today, okay. Sorry. Listen.
Listen,
Anything.
that's okay. So I just will mute you again. That's fine. You can keep listening. Back to Tayar, back to the group. Who heard Tayar and would like to summarize Tayar?
This is Liz. Am I audible?
Yeah, Liz from Indonesia. Go ahead, Liz.
Yes. Tayar, you talk about you are very happy to join in this group. You have bachelor degree and you want to continue your study to the master, and you think that it is the best way to improve your English because you want to continue your master degree in another country. I got it from you.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah, just it. I think that's all.
Yeah, you see, he told you that's right. So that is that you're right. That is all. That's what you need. You just need him to tell you that's right. And then you've got it. And then talk for yourself to the whole group.
Okay. If I was a Tayar, I will do the same thing. I guess, may I give you a question? Tayar, how old are you?
Wait. That's different than talking to the whole group. You could start asking personal questions. How old are you? Right? Etc. That would be different than joining him on your own answers to what he was saying, your version. He was saying he likes this group. He was saying he likes to practice listening. He was saying he likes to practice speaking. So what's your version, Liz, of what you like about this group or about anything? Rather than us only focusing on Tayar, you're going to widen, expand with Tayar, invite people in to the conversation and build it by working on your version.
Okay, because I want to connect with. I want to talk about a scholarship because a lot of people in Indonesia want to go to abroad to continue their lesson, but they are not rich enough to continue to continue their lesson in another country, and the only one way that we do here is get the scholarship. But sometimes if we are over than 30, we have no chance to go to abroad. I mean, got the scholarship because as I know, it is below under 30. If you want to get a scholarship, you must be under 30. So if I was a people under 30, because I have above 30, I will go to abroad to continue my lesson. I mean, my master degree. That's why I just talk about a master degree and a chance. If you under 30, I always talk to many people. You are prepared to go abroad to continue your lesson to get many experience. Then you got. I mean,
Liz,
yeah.
let me jump in here. All right. So
Okay.
you want to talk about study abroad, scholarships.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Okay.
Just it. I just sharing about it.
Yeah. Say anyone else.
Anyone else?
This is Ndalich. I forgotten her name.
And Dalich from Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Yes.
You're listening to Liz from Indonesia.
Yes. Yeah, Liz. Liz, you were saying that other person that I forgotten his name.
Tayyar from Azerbaijan.
You were asking Tayan his age because he needed a scholarship, and you were saying that if he's under or below under 30, it is not possible to have a scholarship. So someone is under 30, it will be easy to get a scholarship according to your experience. I think you were talking like that. Am I correct?
Yes, that's true. But to be honest, I don't know about Tayyar. They want to get a scholarship or
No,
not.
Liz, you don't have to answer for Tayyar, just for you.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Yes.
Yeah, just you have what you have said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was repeating what you have said about Tayyar.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. That's true, Angela.
Good. Yeah, that's right. So again, simple. Keep it simple. Liz said yes. Over to you, Andalich. Separate from Liz. Now you speak.
Yeah, this is my problem because I am concentrated to summarize the others.
Don't make it a problem. You just take your time.
No, I'm saying
that separate from the person and then take time, check in with yourself, because you're listening to them. You have you give them all your attention. So yeah, you don't know what you want to say. So you need to take a moment to separate and check with yourself. What do you want to say? Don't rush.
No, it is impossible to get quickly something related with discussion of others. As if I go back with first lesson, what we have been summarizing is how it is helping us. I myself, I understand it's very, very good. It helped me to concentrate, to follow the discussion, what the others were saying in a short way. So the same time, it's not easy to talk about something related with that topic. Maybe I was thinking something else. So this is, I don't know how to say, but I confused with this, but it's helping me. This summarizing is helping me in short word. This summarizing is helping me a lot to understand the others, what they are talking about. I am concentrated really about it. But many times I said that I don't get what to say after that, my topic. Thank you. Anyone else?
In Dalich, I will summarize. You said when you listen to others, it's hard to figure out what you want to say because you're spending all your energy to understand just the topic that they're talking about.
Yeah.
However, doing that is useful for you. You find it meaningful, useful to you for learning English to do that work of putting what they say into simple, short sentences.
Exactly.
Okay. Rafi. Rafi M.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rafi from Philippines.
Did you want to speak?
I accidentally unmuted my mic.
Oh, you don't want to speak. You made a mistake. That's okay. No worries. I'll mute you then again. Okay. Does somebody else want to speak? Ramesh Theeb, you raised your hand. I see you raised your hand. Ramesh, would you like to speak?
Hello, everyone. My name is Ramesh Thibi. I'm from Nepal, and I'm also an English teacher in my country. I've been teaching English for more than 11 years. And here, I'm new to this one.
Oh, hold on, Anna. Anna, I'm going to mute Anna. Back to you, Ramesh.
Yes, please. This is the first time here, so I think the members in this group won't understand me and won't know me. But I'm very happy to attend this meeting, and very fortunately I got this Zoom link. I was looking for Zoom link because last month I lost my cell phone and I couldn't attend to my regular group. That's why I was wondering.
Ramesh.
Yes, please.
Ramesh, you have a negative prediction that people here won't understand you. And you can check that out to see if it's true. You can see if people understand you or not.
Oh, I have very cheap phone and my network isn't so strong. And I haven't bought my microphone. So in future, I will buy a good microphone and I will talk to the people. Yeah.
You're very clear. You're very clear. Even you say you have a cheap phone and a cheap microphone, but your connection is clear. Your pronunciation is clear. I understand you.
But I spoke with other people in other group.
Ramesh.
Yeah, they reported. Yeah, they couldn't understand me very well. That's why I didn't try to speak there, and I just chatted.
Well, I can't speak about other people in other groups. All I know is now I'm meeting you. Nice to meet you. I can understand you very easily.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And I'm just one person here. You can check if other people understand you. I can check for you. Give me a thumbs up if you can understand Ramesh. Manoj, you gave a hands up. I think you mean thumbs up, I'm guessing, right? Ahmed said thumbs up. I don't know, Ramesh, if you can see people's thumbs up, but many people have their thumbs up. Azita, Maradi, Bill, Oscar, and Dalich. Many people have their thumbs up. Ramesh.
Then I'm very happy now.
Great. You checked something that you believed people could not understand you, and you're discovering it's not true. And you feel differently. You feel happy to know it.
I'm very happy now. Last time I was very sad because people told me they wouldn't understand me, and I was so sad. Probably my microphone wouldn't work so well, and probably because of my poor network. I thought so.
Now, Ramesh, in this group, if you want, you can say anyone else when you're finished, and then somebody will join you. We'll continue the conversation.
Okay, I'm done. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody want to join Ramesh in checking your beliefs with others? Telling each other what you believe and seeing if it's true or not. Does anybody want to join Ramesh on having a worry that something will not work out? It's a pretty common experience.
Asu Al-Duri from Iraq.
Go ahead, Aso Al-Duri from Iraq.
What if I don't have something or a belief that to make sure from the others if it's right or wrong? Is it okay?
What if you don't have a belief to check?
Yeah.
What if you brought in what you do have and see what happens?
In other words?
In other words, go for it.
Okay. So you mean I got the floor to talk something different?
What do you think?
This is what I think, actually.
Huh. I didn't know that you wanted to bring in something different. If you want to bring in some.
Yeah. I wanted to share a question and see how the group would react, just like suggesting a topic as usual. So to each one of us, since our childhood, we got a specific dream to think about the future and what are we going to be in the future. So I want to ask every one of them, what was your dream and have you achieved that dream? And what is your job right now? Did you achieve it? Did you achieve or have you achieved your dream, or you got something different right now? You got a different job at the moment. So
slow. I'm gonna come in with a summary already.
Okay.
You have a question you want to ask the group.
Yeah.
Did you have a dream and did you achieve it? Is that it? Is that your question?
Yeah, Maybe it is something close.
Maybe?
Yeah, it is not so accurate. I wanted to specify the idea that what he dreamed of to be in the future as a job. Yeah.
Did people here have a dream job, and did they become that profession? Did they get the job they had as a dream job or not?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Good on not dropping yourself and correcting me. Really?
Okay. Yeah, you did it perfectly.
Are you ready to get some possible answers?
Yeah. Well, actually, I achieved.
Okay, so no,
basic
let's be clear. No, you're not ready to get some answers. You'd like to say more. Go ahead.
No, to answer the same question that
You'd like
I
to answer
raised.
for yourself. I see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, answer your own question.
Yeah. So I got or I achieved a bit close to the same old dream in the past. I dreamt to be a translator for English language, but actually I became a teacher of English, and I did also sometimes in my spare time I translate certain reports from English to Arabic and from and vice versa.
So
yeah.
Your dream was to become an English translator.
Yes.
But you did not become a full-time translator. You became an English teacher.
Exactly.
Okay. Say anyone else.
Anyone else?
Shall I speak?
Bharati Prihar, are you from India?
Yes, sir. I'm from India. And how do you know that?
Because you just told me.
Okay. And
now, would you like to join Aso Aldori and answer that question? Did you have a dream job and did you become it or not?
yeah, sure. Of course, I want to answer that question. So the thing is, I don't know, like in childhood, whether it was my dream or not. But when I have my senses, like when I become some little bit, older, that time I knew that I wanted to be a teacher because I love to explain different concept of science. I'm a science teacher right now, and I love to explain those things to my juniors. I used to live in a hostel, and there I started kind of teaching, you can say. My juniors, they used to come to me, they want to ask me many questions, and they wanted to ask me some important question which I feel could come in the exam. So that time I realized that I could become a good teacher. And yeah, right now I'm a science teacher. And
Bharti
yes,
Prihar, I'm gonna cut in quicker than usual, if that's okay. I'm doing a little bit of an experiment here because this group tends to go really advanced really quickly. We go real fast, real high level, real quickly. And I'm kind of putting my foot on the brakes a little bit, slowing us down a little bit, because I want to make it as welcoming as possible, not only for advanced students. I want to consider the beginners and the intermediate students a little bit more, and just try to keep us a little bit down there as well. So I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to summarize you. You said that you wanted to be, correct me if I'm wrong, you wanted to be a teacher because you love to explain things, and you did become a teacher. You became a science teacher.
Yes, sir.
All right. Would anyone else like to join Bharati and Aso answering that question, what you wanted to be, and did you become it?
This is
Hello.
Azita from Iran.
Yeah, Zita from Iran.
About about my job, I have to say, yeah, I had this dream when I was child. I can remember it very well, very clear. When I was in elementary school, I faced some poetry from our poet. I can remember even that poetry and that poet very well right now. And when I faced this kind of poetry, I told myself, oh, I love it. I'm sure I have to be studied in the future, this major, and I would be teacher. And after that, I follow my dream, and I reached my dream, and I get my master degree in our literature, Persian literature, and I teach for several years in college and high school. I was satisfied. Actually, I can say I was one of them, can reach my dream. Maybe I'm lucky person, I'm sure about it, but I know I was very, I was very hardworking person for getting my dream, for follow my dream, and I was lucky person. And
Azita, I'm jumping in really quickly. You also wanted to be a teacher, you like poetry, and you did achieve your dream. You went to school, studied literature and poetry, and now teach literature and poetry in Persian.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Anyone else want to join Azita and Aso and Bharti on answering that question? What did you want to be? Did you become it or not?
Yeah, thank you. Anyone else?
I'm thinking especially from people who I have not heard from, and especially people who are beginners or intermediate students who have a, who?
It's me, Rafi, from Philippines.
From the Philippines. Go.
Yes, since my childhood, I always dream to become a journalist, but my father doesn't want me to because it's a bit expensive and it's one of the most dangerous profession here in the Philippines. So I didn't become a journalist, I become a teacher. But I'm happy.
You wanted to be a journalist. It's a dangerous job. You didn't become a journalist. You became a teacher. And you're happy as a teacher.
Yes.
Great.
That's all. Thank you. Anyone else?
What did you want to be as a profession, and what are you? What is your job now? Or bring in whatever is in the silence, but just ask to change the topic. You can do both. You can do either, one or the other.
Aswell Duri, may I say something?
Sure.
Okay. Can I ask you the same question, if you don't mind?
Me? Oh, yeah, you can ask me.
Okay. So did you
I wanted to be a novelist, a writer.
That's great.
I loved reading novels like by the author Ernest Hemingway. And I thought, oh, I want to write stories. I did not become a writer of novels, but I do still like stories. And I like to do games with stories more than just writing a long book by myself. Now I like to play games where a group of people creates a story together. They collaborate to create a story. I find that more interesting to me now. So what I wanted has changed.
Just like a play.
Just like a play?
Do you mean? Yeah, just like we do, how we do in the group.
Just like playing, role-playing activities in the group. It's similar. Yeah, it's similar. That's right.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to say what they wanted to be or wanted to do and how that turned out? Go ahead, Moonmi.
From India. As I heard you, I couldn't stop. I also wanted to become a fiction writer, and I do like writing, not only fiction. I have a few of them, but I never went for publishing. I don't know what I mean. It was my dream, but it never came. I mean, I never become a writer. But still, I enjoy writing whenever I feel like. But what I'm doing as a profession, there also I'm happy. It gives me some time because half of the day I'm busy with in my work, and rest of the part I get some time to write also, because for writing we need some time.
And Moonmi, because not everyone here knows what you do as a profession, your job is what?
Okay. So I am working as a teacher in school. I teach English for the students of middle and high school. So that's what I am. Anyone else?
This is Ahmed. Actually, for me, I finished
Ahmed from Syria.
Yes.
Not everyone knows, Ahmed. Believe it or not, not everyone knows. Back to you.
Yes. Actually, for me, I finished my university in petrochemical engineering. I am engineer. Actually, I don't love it, this certificate, because my dream to be a doctor in the future, but I lose this dream because the situation in this country don't help me to achieve this dream. My job now, I working as a project officer in the international organization for the health preachers. I wanted to improve my English to change my position. That's all.
Ahmed, let me see. You wanted to be a doctor.
Exactly.
But that's not possible because of the war in Syria.
Exactly.
And so now I didn't hear everything. What did you say after that? I missed it. I missed it.
I finished my university in the petrol engineering. Yes. My job now, I working as a project officer in the international organization for the health preachers in my country. That's my career now.
For what?
For the preachers.
Refugees?
Yes.
Yeah. So you finished university studying engineering, and you
Exactly.
work as a project coordinator,
Project officer.
excuse me, project officer in an international organization working with refugees in Syria.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Just a few more minutes if anybody wants to join this topic.
Hello,
Yes?
this is Tayyar from Azerbaijan. Can I talk?
Yes.
Actually, when I was a 13 or 14 years old, I wanted to be a diplomat in my country, in Azerbaijan. However, I was said that it is very difficult to get a job opportunity because it is needed only favor people to work in this place as a diplomat in the foreign minister of foreign, and therefore I changed my idea and I tried to follow financer in the future. And when I reached 17 years old, I went to Turkey to study at university for being a financer. That's the idea.
I'm sorry, Tayyar. I heard you say you wanted to be a diplomat.
Yes.
But that was not possible.
Yes. Because I was said that it is very difficult to get a job opportunity in foreign minister, and therefore I changed my idea.
Yeah, it's difficult to get a job as a diplomat, so you changed your mind. You changed your plan.
Yes, and when I reached 17 years old, I made the decision to keep on my education in public finance.
You turned 17 years old, and your new plan was study public finance.
Yes.
Okay. And is that what you are studying now?
Actually, I graduated from university. Yes, I graduated public finance, and now I would like to keep on my master's degree.
You want to keep studying public finance at the
Yes.
master's degree level. Great.
Anyone else?
This is Manoj from India.
Manoj, actually, I'm going to go to Anna first. Anna, then Manoj. Anna, go ahead.
Okay.
Unmute. There you go.
Yes, I am here.
Anna from?
I am Anna from Hungary.
Yeah, you're laughing. Not everyone knows you, Anna. Not everyone knows where you're from or who you are.
Yeah. I was a big dream because when I was a young girl, I wanted to become archaeologist because
I'm sorry.
I was
a what? A whatologist?
Archaeologist.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Archaeologist.
Archaeologist.
Wait. Let Anna do it. You don't save Anna. Don't save Anna. Anna is learning something right now about how to speak in a way that people understand. So let her learn that. Anna, can you spell it?
Because I was interested in ancient culture of Egypt.
Oscar, is Oscar right? Your apologetics?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Advanced word, apologetics. You studied apologetics, great. I want to
Yeah.
tell you, I want to, wait, Anna, that's an advanced word. People won't know, even native speakers will not know what apologetics is. So I want to give you a different word for that so people understand you more easily. Would you say that you studied philosophy and religion? Anna? You don't know. See, it's important, it's real important to be understood and to meet people where they are. Apologetics, for people who are curious, is a field of study that looks at questions of religion and asks about the existence of God and approaches religion from a philosophical view. But most people who don't study philosophy don't know that. And so you can help them. Just say, I study religion, I study philosophy. It'll be easier for you to be understood if you want to be understood. Back to you, Anna.
But I wasn't successful, and I was interested in psychology, and
I'm sorry. I got a little distracted because I see Azita is trying to help you now. Everybody wants to help Anna. Azita wrote archaeology, so maybe I'm wrong. See, I don't know. Maybe you studied archaeology. Now I remember you said Egypt. So it's a mystery, like the pyramids. What did Anna study? We're going to try to figure it out. Anyway, it didn't work out. Whatever you studied, apologetics, archaeology, astrophysics, whatever it is, this really interesting topic, it didn't work out.
archaeologists work in the East country, in the area, and research all the building, all the statues.
Archaeology, yeah. Old buildings, old statues, history, yeah, archaeology.
Yeah.
Oscar threw me off. See, I get distracted sometimes. Good. What do you do now, Anna?
I was become a kindergarten teacher.
All right. You wanted to be an archaeologist and you became a kindergarten teacher. Great. Thank you, Anna.
Yes. Thank you.
Manoj?
Yes, this is Manoj from India. Well, I want to say about the dreams. My dreams has changed with respect to time because my dreams was not fulfilled. Because when I was in my childhood, in my +2 standard, I wanted to become a doctor, but I'm not successful there. Then I graduated in science, post-graduated in science. At that time, I also wanted to become a scientist, but again, I'm not successful there. Now I become a teacher, that is biology teacher, and I love this profession now. I'm happy and enjoying my teaching. That's me. Anybody else? Yeah, I finished. Anybody else?
Very clear, Manoj. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll just say, I see that it is 5 minutes past. So Min is clearly not going to be teaching this hour, and I will be teaching instead for 1 hour. I won't always take over classes that teachers cancel or don't show up for. Sometimes if a teacher does not show, yeah, you have information, Ahmed?
Yes, update about Neil. Neil sent me the private message. He wanted to start it about the 7 minutes.
He does want to start.
No, he is started about the 7 minutes. After 7 minutes.
7 minutes from now?
Exactly.
Okay. That's let's see what happens, shall we? Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you so much.
I'll just say again, so I won't always do this where I teach if a teacher is absent. And that's why I ask teachers to come 5 minutes early, because if a teacher doesn't come 5 minutes early and comes 10 minutes late, and I or someone else doesn't continue, then it doesn't work. It's not the same like an in-person classroom. In an in-person classroom, all of the students gather. It's a little harder to come and leave. And if you come 10 minutes late in an in-person classroom, maybe the students will still be there. In an online classroom, the 10 or 15 minutes is actually very significant for getting people to come together or saying, oh, we're doing something else. So it's really important. I won't say any more about that now, just that I won't always hold the space for teachers to be 10 minutes late, and I won't always teach for when a teacher cancels. I'm just going to continue teaching. So I want to decide what activity I want to do now, because I didn't have a plan. And it's okay sometimes not to have a plan. One of the activities that I was doing that I haven't done for a while was the pronunciation coaching, for people to read a few sentences and to coach people's pronunciation. And I think I'd like to do that again for a little bit. For those of you who who were never here when I did that, we used a text called Plato's Apology, and there is a WhatsApp group for Plato's Apology that I've created and invited people to, just so you know. But I'm gonna share my screen with that text. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Great. Now, I'm going to choose a place to read from towards the end. Something. Okay, I'm going to choose this. And I've highlighted where we're reading from. If you'd like to read this on your own, of course, you can do that. Ahmed, if you have the link to the WhatsApp group or to the places where I've put this in our group, I would love it if you could put that in the chat. But for now, I would just like to know if anybody would like to read a few sentences. I will coach you on the pronunciation, and it's really quick. It's going to be like 1 minute or 2 minutes per person. So would anybody like to do that? I saw, Eric, you raised your hand.
This is
Go ahead.
Moonmi.
Yes, Moonmi.
Do you want us to read the marked portions that from someone may wonder, or
I'm sorry, what?
No. Do you want us to read from the text you have shown? You are showing it right now from this sentence.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay. Can I start?
We have a few people who have their hand up. I want to do it in order of people who raise their hand in Zoom. So Eric, Liz, Ali Shafak, Ramesh, and Maruf, and then if you want to go, raise your hand. So go ahead, Eric, from Someone May Wonder.
Someone may wonder why I go about in private, giving advice and bossing myself with the concerns of others,
Eric,
do not
stop.
Yeah.
Busying.
Yeah,
busying myself.
Busying myself.
Continue.
But do not venture to come forward in public and advise the state. I will tell you the reason of this. You have often heard me speak of an oracle or sign.
Stop, Eric. It's heard.
Heard.
You have often heard me speak.
You have often heard.
Yeah. So
heard.
Here. Can you? Excuse me. Hold on. Right. Can you hear me?
Here.
I'm going to mute you, Rashid. Right. Can you hear me? Yes, I heard you. Hear, heard. Hear, heard.
Heard.
Good.
Heard.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Eric. I'm going to go to Liz. Liz, please continue from you have often heard.
Okay. You have often heard me speak of an oracle or sign which comes to me and is the divinity which Meletus ridiculous in the...
Slow down. Yeah. Divinity.
Okay. Divinity.
Yeah. And is the divinity which?
And is the divinity which Meletus
ridicules. No. Ridicules.
Ridicules.
Cule. Ridicule.
Ridicule.
Yeah.
In the
wait. Indictment.
Indictment.
Yes.
Okay.
Again.
And is the divinity which Meletus ridiculous in the indictment.
Now, it's not to say, it's not the word ridiculous, right? Ridiculous is a different word. There's ridiculous and ridicules. Ridicules. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Ali Shafak, would you continue from this sign I have ever since?
This sign I have had ever since I was a child. This sign is a voice which comes to me and always forbids me to do something which I am going to do, but never commands me to do anything. And this is what stands in the way of my being a politician.
Keep going.
And and rightly as I think, for I am certain, O men of Athens, that if I had engaged in politics, I should have perished long ago and done no good either to you or to myself.
Stop. So engaged.
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 That if I had engaged in politics, I should have perished.
I had engaged in politics, I should have perished.
Okay. I still want you to work on engaged, but we'll leave it there. Go ahead, Ramesh. Could you continue from, and don't be offended?
Okay. And don't be offended at my telling you the truth. For the truth is that no man who goes to war with you or any other multitude honestly struggling against the commission of unrighteousness and wrong in the state will save his life. He who will really fight for the right, if he would live even for a little while, must have a private station and not a public one. Thank you.
You can keep going. You're doing good.
Okay. I can give you as proofs of this, not words only, but deeds, which you value more than words.
Hold on.
Well,
hold on. Hold on. So value.
Value.
Yeah, which you value more than words. Repeat.
Which you value more than words.
Okay.
I can give you.
There's some noise.
Excuse
me, co-host. Okay. Thank you, Ramesh. See, you saying that nobody understands you, you're crystal clear. Your pronunciation is 90, 95, 98% fine. All right. Maruf, please continue from let me tell you.
Let me tell you a passage for my own life, which will prove to you that I should never have yielded to injustice from any fear.
Again, injustice.
Injustice from any fear of death, and that if I had not yielded, I should have. I will tell you a story, tasteless, perhaps, and commonplace, but nevertheless true.
Stop. Tasteless.
Tasteless.
I will tell you a story, tasteless, perhaps.
I will tell you a story, tasteless, perhaps, and commonplace, but nevertheless true. The only office of states which I ever had, O men of Athens, was that of Senator, the tribe Antiochus, which is my tribe, had the presidency at the trial of the generals.
Stop. It's not trial, it's trial.
Trial. Okay.
Trial of the generals.
Trial of the generals.
Okay. Thank you, Maruf. Manoj, would you continue from Trial of the Generals?
Yeah, okay, sir. I missed the screen, sir. Sorry. Yeah. Who had not taken up the bodies of the slain after the battle of the Argives, and you proposed to try them all together, which was illegal, as you all thought afterwards. But at that, but at the time, I was the only one of the Prytanes who was opposed to the illegality, and I gave my vote against you. And when the
let's just try this word: illegality. Illegality. Manoj, I don't hear anything from you. Are you there?
Yeah, illegality.
Close. Illegality.
Illegality.
It's not ille, it's illi. Illegality. Illi.
Illegality. Illegality.
Illi.
Illegality.
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you. And I gave my vote against you, and when when the orator threatened to impeach and arrest me and have me taken away, and you called and shouted.
Manoj, I'm gonna stop you there. Thank you, Manoj. Moonmi, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Yulti. Well, hold on. Yulti, or anyone who wants to read, you can just raise your hand in Zoom and you can read.
I made up my mind that
One second, Moonmi. Yulti, do you know how to raise your hand in Zoom?
Yeah, I would like to continue.
Do you know how to raise your hand in Zoom?
Okay.
If someone could help Yulti figure out how to raise her hand in Zoom in the chat, that would be helpful. Over to you, Moonmi. I made up my mind.
Thank you. I made up my mind that I would run the risk having law and justice with me rather than take part in your injustice, because I feared imprisonment and death. This happened in the days of the democracy. But when the oligarchy of the 30 was in power, they sent for me and 4 others into the rotunda and bade us bring Leon the Salamanian from Salamis, as they wanted to execute him. This was a specimen of the sort of commands which they were always giving with the view of implicating as many as possible in their crimes. And then I showed, not in words only, but in deed, that if I may be allowed to use such an expression, I cared not a straw for that, and that my only fear was the fear of doing an unrighteous or unholy thing. For the strong arm of that oppressive power did not frighten me into doing wrong. And when we came out of the rotunda, the other 4 went to Salamis and fetched Leon, but I went quietly home, for which I might have lost my life, had not the power of the 30 shortly afterwards come to an end. And to this many will witness.
Thank you, Moonmi. Okay, great reading. Rafi, would you like to continue from now? Do you really imagine?
Yes. Now, do you really imagine that I could have survived all these years if I had led a public life? Supposing that like a good man, I had always supported the right and had made justice as I owed the first thing. No, indeed, men of offense, neither I nor any other. But I have never been always the same in all my actions, public as well as private, and never have I yielded any base compliance to those who are slanderously termed by disciples, or to any other. For the truth is that I have no regular disciples. But if anyone likes to come and hear me while I am pursuing my mission, whether he be young or old, he may freely come. Nor do I converse with those who pay only and not with those who do not pay. But anyone, whether he be rich or poor, may ask and answer me, and listen to my words. And whether he turns out to be a bad man or a good one, that cannot be justly laid to my charge, as I never taught him anything. And if anyone says that he has ever learned or heard anything from me in private, which all the world has not heard, I should like you to know that he is speaking an untruth.
Okay, thank you, Rafi. Tak Kin, would you continue from "But I shall be asked"?
Yes. But I shall be asked. Why do people delight in continually conversing with you? I have taught you already. Or then the world's truth about this.
Hold on. The whole truth.
The whole truth.
Good. Continue.
About this, they lie to hear the gross examination of the pretenders to wisdom. There is amusement in this, and this is a duty which the God has imposed upon me.
Hold on. Go back to amusement. Amusement.
Amusement.
Yes, there is amusement in this.
Amusement in this, and
that's it. I wanted you to get that word. Great. Good work, Tak. I'm going to move on to Fatima. Fatima, would you continue? And this is a duty.
Yes, where?
And this is a duty.
And this is a duty which the God has imposed upon me, as I am assured by oracles, visions, and in every sort of way in which the will of the divine power was ever signified to anyone. I lost my line.
Oh, this is true, O Athenians.
Yeah, this is true, O Athenians, or if not true, would be soon refuted, right? Refuted?
Yes.
Or if I'm really corrupting the youth and have corrupted some of them already, those of them who have grown up and have become sensible that I gave them bad advice in the days of their youth should come forward as accusers and take their revenge. And if they don't like to come themselves, some of their relatives, brothers, or other kinsmen, right? Kinsmen.
Yes.
Okay. Should say what evil their families suffered at my hands. Now is their time. Many of them I see in the court. There is Crito who is of the same age and of the same dem, right? Dem or dim, I'm not sure.
No, I don't know. I never seen that word.
The same.
It doesn't matter.
The same dem. Okay, with myself, and there is Crito. Sorry, I have to admit someone.
Well,
I lost my line again.
No. You don't have to admit anyone. When you're working here as a student like this, you can drop your role as the co-host. You can drop your role as the co-host and just focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, it appeared under my screen, and
I see. I see. That's a different story. Anyhow,
Yeah,
that's
and-
that's it for you. I'm gonna move to the next person. Thank you, Fatima. And I all right. Tanya,
please.
oh, you're gonna come. It's gonna be Tanya, Alicia, and then you, Yulti. Hold on. So Tanya, please read from Then Again. Actually, let's skip that. Let's just, because the names, we don't need the names. There's a bunch of names here. I'm gonna skip all of these names, blah, blah, names. Here we go. And let him still produce them if he has forgotten, Tanya.
And let him still produce them if he has forgotten. I will make way for him. And let him say if he has any testimony of the sort which he can produce. Nay, Athenians, the very opposite is the truth. For all these are ready to witness on behalf of the character of the destroyer of their kindred, as Meletus and Anytus call me, not the corrupted youth only. There might have been a motive for that, but the incorrupted elder relatives. Why should they to support me with the testimony? Why indeed, except for the sake of truth and justice, and because they know that I am speaking the truth and that Meletus is lying. Oh, well, Athenians, this and the like of this is nearly all the defense which I have to offer. Yet a word more. Perhaps there may be someone who is offended at me when he calls to mind how to himself on a similar or even a less serious occasion had recourse to prayers and supplications with many tears, and how he produced his children in court, which was a moving spectacle together with a pause of his relations and friends.
Hold on. This word is pronounced posse.
Posse.
Posse means a group of people. Great. Thank you, Tanya. I'm going to go to Alicia. Please continue from whereas I, who am probably in danger. Alicia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Whereas I, who am probably
Hello.
Alicia, you're going to read from whereas I, who am probably in danger of my life.
Could you repeat, please?
Do you see it? It's highlighted in blue. Whereas I, who am probably in danger of my life. Do you see the screen share? Oh, we lost Alina. Oh,
Hello.
okay.
Hello.
Oh, Alicia, excuse me.
Yes.
Can you see the place which is highlighted to read from?
Yeah. Whereas I, who am probably in danger of my life, will do not of this thing. These many come into his mind, and he many beset against me, and vote in anger, because he is displeased at this. If if there be such a person among you, which I am far from affirming, I may fairly reply to him, my friend, I am a man, and like a man, a creature of flesh and blood, and not of wood and net and not of wood or stone, as Homer says. As Homer says, and I have a family, yes, and so on. No, I have a family, yes, and sons, Athenians, 3 in number, one of whom is growing up, and the 2 others are still young.
Okay,
And
Alicia,
I will,
I'm going to
yes,
stop you. Good reading, good reading. Your internet is a little bad. It's hard to hear you, but I can see your pronunciation is good. I can understand your pronunciation. Good work. Okay.
Thank you.
Yulti, you're going to.
Thank you.
Huh?
I would like to continue.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And yet I will not bring any of them.
Okay. And yet I will not bring any of them hither in order to petition you for an
acquittal.
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 And why not?
Whoa, slow.
Acquittal.
Acquittal. Petition you for an acquittal.
Petition you for an acquittal.
Acquittal.
Acquittal. Petition you for an acquittal.
Yes.
And why not? Not from any self-will or disregard of you. Whether I am or am not afraid of death is another question, of which I will not now speak. But my reason simply is that I feel such conduct to be discreditable to myself and you and to whole state. One who has reached my years and who has a name for wisdom, whether deserved or not, ought not to debase himself. At any rate, the world has decided that Socrates is in some way superior to other men. And if those among you who are said to be superior in wisdom and courage, and any other virtue, demean themselves in this way. How shameful is the conduct of a decent man?
Yulti, thank you. I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to stop the screen sharing and I'm going to come back to the main group. So there's 20 minutes left before I leave. And I'd like to now just transition into 2 different sections. I want to have 10 minutes for the silent subgroup and then 10 minutes for surprises and learning. So the silent subgroup are people who have not spoken today or who have spoken very little. Anyone who has not spoken or spoken very little, would you like to say anything, come in any way? And I'm just going to name some of the people who I see, who I think are part of the silent subgroup. I have not heard from Saiba, Rama, Min, Kawa, Blazy, Diana, Zoom user, Kadar Hussein, Greece, Roni, Gloria, Annabelle, Mohammed, Rosa, and Olina, Samika. So that's about 17 people at least, who Maradi, 18, who I've not heard from. Would any of you like to come in and say anything?
Sir, me, Saiba.
Go ahead, Saiba. From?
I'm from India. It
Okay.
was prayer time. I leave your class. Actually, I'm very interested in your.
I didn't hear the start of your sentence. It was what?
It was prayer time here. That's why I left this meeting. Now I join again.
Got it. Prayer time. Got it.
Yeah. Now I want to read. As it was reading practice here. Pronunciation practice, right?
Yes.
So I want to read.
Go ahead and read.
What should I read?
I don't know. What do you want to read?
Okay.
Saiba?
Yeah.
I'm being a little playful with you. I've ended the reading practice, but it's the silent subgroup. So I'm inviting you in to talk, but I'm not going back to sharing the screen and reading like I was just doing, because that I'm done doing that activity exactly. So would you like to talk about wanting to read and wanting to participate? Maybe you have some feelings about leaving for prayer and coming back and then missing it. There's a number of things you could talk about.
Yeah. I can talk about heart and brain. Brain. You know, brain is my favorite organ. Mind.
Your heart and mind, and you're talking about the mind is your favorite topic. Talk up a storm. What do you want to say about the mind and the heart?
Some people think about, some people think from their heart. I can say they feel too much and they see everything from their heart without using their brain. And some who always think from their brain, just like me. It's basically two types of personalities.
Huh.
Some usually use their heart and some usually use their brain.
Okay.
Which one are you?
Oh, well, before you put me, back me into a corner, I want to ask you a question about that. May I?
Yeah, you can ask.
So you have this idea that there's two kinds of people, ones who think with their heart and ones who think with their brain. Is there anybody who uses both?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are? Oh. I think I am as well. I like to use both.
Yeah, both
both my thinking mind and also my feeling self.
Yeah.
Together.
Because we are science student and we know all about her.
What?
Actually, science student.
Saiba, do you want to continue? I didn't hear what you said. Something about your students.
I am science student. I know all about heart.
You broke up again. The internet is not great, but you said something you know about heart. Okay.
I say as I am science student.
A science student. I see.
Yeah, I'm science student. Science is my favorite subject.
This is Kawa from Syria.
Now, hold on, Kawa. Let's check. Saiba, are you finished?
Yeah, I finished.
All right. Now, also, I just want you to notice, Kawa, there are some people with their hands up, Rafi and Gloria. So I don't know how you want to adjudicate Rafi, Gloria. Just so you know, we don't usually do hands up to speak. But then again, Kawa, we also don't come in before people finish. So it's kind of a toss-up. I don't know who wants to talk.
No problem. If they want to speak, no problem. I don't have any problem for that.
Yeah, okay, but do you want to speak?
Yes.
Rather than saying you don't have a problem, you could just propose a criteria for who speaks first. rather than dropping yourself and saying you'll take care of them, you could name that. You want to take care of them, you want them to speak first, or you don't. I bring this up. I wouldn't bring it up if I didn't think it was important. I think it's important, Kawa.
Okay. If they want to speak, I have.
You're repeating yourself. If they want to speak, then just you want to go to them. Okay, let's see what happens. Gloria, you want to speak according to Kawa. Is that true? Gloria, are you there?
Yes.
You want to speak?
Yeah. I don't know what need to speak.
Nothing. There's nothing that needs to be spoken.
Oh.
It's about what you want to speak. You haven't spoken today at all, Gloria. We've been here for almost 2 hours. I don't know when you got here, but I've been here for 2 hours. I haven't heard from you. You can say whatever you've been holding in the silence.
Okay. I spoke my job. I speak about my job.
Okay.
Okay. I love my job because I have my own salon. I am hairdressing and aesthetic. I can change the look. I love change the look of ladies because makes me feel very great because I can do something like feel better at the ladies.
What?
Yeah.
Feel better?
Yeah, makes feel better or like improve your autoesteem. Better autoesteem because
self-esteem.
Yes.
Self-esteem. You work. You help people improve their self-esteem.
Yes. Yeah. Another reason is because some ladies don't know how is the correct and using her hair or her makeup or her care your skin. I teach how is the correct uses the products every day. It care with no coming soon old. Yeah. The other reason is I love my profession because I meet a lot of people over the world because my salon is next the hotel, principal hotel from Quito. I'm from Ecuador, but no meeting me. The most people coming like a tourist or like businessmen. I make pedicure, manicure, massage. When it's very tiring after the job, I can offer my service. And then then feel very, very great or very, very good. And then when coming couple times in the years, always looking for me, for my service. This makes me feel better. The other reason I give money. I make money.
You make money. That's the other reason that you like to do your work is you make money in addition to helping people learn about beauty, how to use beauty products and have self-esteem.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna ask you to leave it there. Thank you for coming in. That was exactly what I was asking for, and You brought yourself in just like we do. Thank you. And now I want to move to surprises learnings, which is our wrap up for the call and the class. I also want to just respond to you, Ahmed, and to Min. I see that you're talking about Min starting, but the class, Min's class is gone. I mean, you know, that was scheduled for an hour ago, and we're not going to have it, and we can talk about that in Discord. Sorry, Min. I know you probably had some internet connection problems. I understand it's unavoidable, but I want to keep to the schedule. So let's go to surprises and learnings, satisfactions, dissatisfactions, discoveries, and next moves. Anybody have a surprise or learning?
This is Kawa from Syria. I have a satisfaction about I don't join this session today because I have problem in my phone, and likely I joined. I satisfaction about that. But in my opinion, we have a question, but I don't know if I ask you or I give it another session.
Did you say it was a satisfaction that you did not join?
Yes, I am dissatisfaction.
Dissatisfied.
About
not
because
joining.
I have
yeah. Okay.
I have a problem in my phone lately. I don't know why what's going on, but I have a question, but I give it another session.
Yeah, you're going to
very
bring
much, Mr.
Great. Other surprises, learnings.
Also, Duri from Iraq.
Hold on, Asa. Min, do you have a surprise or learning? Min, were you going to speak?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Oh,
Sorry.
No worries. I muted you. Go ahead, Aso.
Yes, there are when you shared the activity of reading text, I noticed a new vocabulary I haven't been familiar with, like the word slain and the word perish, and maybe team or apoussé or something like that. So I returned back to my dictionary to check what is the exact meaning of those words.
Is that
how can I use them in a sentence?
That's a learning then.
Yes, this is this is a satisfaction of
a
learning.
satisfaction and a learning. Got it. Other surprises, learnings, satisfactions, dissatisfactions. Discoveries, next moves.
Can I say something?
Rafi from
Rafi
Philippines.
from Philippines.
Yeah, go ahead, Rafi.
Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised about myself today because I participated since Saturday, but I did not actually spoke until yesterday because I was really intimidated by the personality of the host. Yes, and I realized now yesterday that it was only in my thought, and yeah, I overcome that, and now I'm satisfied, and I'm starting to enjoy participating. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, this is Liz from Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very happy today because I have no internet issue. I can speak and I can speak, so I'm very happy. And today I learned reading again. Actually, I'm weak in the reading section. That's why I want to try. Thank you.
You had a satisfaction about doing a reading together.
Yes, perfect.
Got it. Other surprises, learnings, satisfactions, dissatisfactions, discoveries, next moves.
So, Drew, just one question for you.
Questions are not part of surprises and learnings.
Yeah, okay. It is.
Can you sneak it in as a surprise or learning or one of the 6 categories?
Yeah. No, a word you mentioned, but I exactly don't get the exact meaning or the use of it. You said the word abdicate, just like saying abjection.
So you have a question about the meaning of the word adjudicate. Is that a surprise, a learning?
Yeah, a surprise.
A surprise.
Yeah, because I don't know. What does it mean?
Okay, and maybe also a next move to find out the meaning.
Yeah.
Other surprises, learnings.
Still want to know the answer.
Yes, I know. You would like to know the answer.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you to stay within the bounds of the group rather than going off on your own, right? Because we do things at different times. We do different sections where we might do vocabulary, and we're not doing vocabulary. If we did vocabulary now, it would take us in a different direction. So I'm limiting, I'm creating a boundary for what we do, for what I do.
So what about if you leave it at the end of the session?
I'm not going to do that because I'm going to do something else when I end the call. I'm going to go do something else. So that's why I'm not leaving it for the end. Okay,
just one request. Just pronounce it to me and I will take it. Pronounce just the words.
So I'm telling you, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Dissatisfaction.
Yeah, you have a dissatisfaction that I'm maybe saying no.
Yeah.
Now, with a dissatisfaction, you can check what is one small thing you could do so you're not so dissatisfied next time. And you can answer that now or another time.
Yeah. This is a dissatisfaction that you didn't answer my question to pronounce it.
I know. It is dissatisfying when we don't get what we want. And sometimes it's irritating, dissatisfying to not get what we want. I understand. And it also happens a lot in life.
Yeah, exactly.
And so
and what else?
On that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for a great class, everyone. See you online or in the call sometime soon. Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.